Hi everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about something very important, which is setting goals. A lot of people out there always talk about set realistic goals, attainable goals. Like don't go too high, because what if you don't reach your goals? I have some news for you. I never hit my goals, right? Some of you are like, well, what do you mean, Willie? Willie Escobar doesn't hit his goals. I never hit my goals. This is why. I set really high goals that are so far out of my reach that I kind of know that I'm not going to hit them. Let me explain. Let's say that I set a goal to close 200 loans in 1 year, as an example. That might be a really high number. I already know I need 3 more assistants. I need another loan partner, I need another processor, and perhaps I don't want to do all that hiring, but I'm thinking 200. Why? Because my action is going to be towards 200. However, I always land a little bit under my goals. All right, so my action is going towards 200, but my goals are always going to be, I'm going to be hitting a little bit less. So very important is be unrealistic with your goals and set goals that pertain to you. Don't compare yourself to someone else. This is what a lot of people do. Let's say you're in an office and everyone's saying, I want to close 60 deals this coming year. Person next to him, I want to close 60. I want to close 62. Everyone's right around there. But this is the problem. Everyone is capping their growth because they are comparing themselves to everyone else. So what I want you to do is to set goals that pertain to you. Set goals to how much money you need to make to live an incredible lifestyle. All right? And when I say lifestyle, it's not just about material things, guys. A lot of people think that, like when I talk about money, it's because you want to buy this, buy that, and buy expensive things. It has nothing to do with that. I want to live an incredible lifestyle because I am in touch with my whys. What is a why? A why would be, let's say, like my wife. My wife doesn't have to work anymore. My kids are in private school. I live in a very nice area in a very nice house. I drive a nice car. I help my mom every single month. I help my mother-in-law every single month. Whenever we can give money away to charity, we do it. Whenever we can feed the homeless, we do it. Whenever there's a crisis, I always step up to the plate. I'm able to do that because I think that money is good. And that's part of my lifestyle. I never want to be in a position where I have to say, oh, someone's going through some really tough times. Yeah, I don't want to help them, or I can't help them. Because I personally went through tons of financial problems back when the market crashed in 08. So I know how it is to not have anything. So that's why I bust my butt, because I want to be in a position to be able to help others as much as I can. So when I talk about lifestyle, it's in a lifestyle of giving. All right, so you have to be in touch with your whys. Like, what are your whys? If I were to ask you right now, what are your whys? And you don't know them, all right, start writing them down. A why could be your parents, a why could be your kids, your wife, driving a nice car, having a nice savings, investing into real estate on a monthly basis, paying your taxes, paying your debt, right? Helping the needy. You have to be in touch with why do you want to bust your butt every single day. So when you're in touch with that, no one needs to tell you on a daily basis, how many phone calls did he make? How many leads did he get? Do you think I need anyone to hold me accountable? I don't. I don't have one person, not one good friend, not anyone in the company that has to call me and say, Willie, your numbers are kind of low. What's going on? That just doesn't happen. This month, as a matter of fact, we are in the month of, we're still in March. I was #1 with the company, right? Closed a whole bunch of deals. Did anyone need to be pushing me? No. right? Because it's in my DNA, it's in my heart, it's up here that every single day when I wake up, I need to be a maniac. No one needs to, I don't have an alarm clock. I wake up between 4 and 4:30 every single day to work on my plan for the day, to read a little bit, exercise, right? But no one needs to tell me I need to work. And that's my recommendation for you. You should wake up every single day excited, on fire, that you're gonna create a whole bunch of amazing things and that you're gonna be able to provide for your family. Plan of action. A lot of people say this, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Absolutely. What's your plan of action look like? So what I recommend is, how much money do you need to live an incredible life? And that includes paying your taxes, helping your parents, kids, everything that I've talked about. So let's just say as an example, that number for you is $20,000 a month. Now you need to figure out how many deals do I need to close in order to make $20,000? See, a lot of people have it mixed up. A lot of people say, well, if I close one deal a month, then I can do this, this, and this. I like to work the other way around. In order to live this incredible lifestyle, how many deals do I need to close? You see? You see the difference? Right? Make sense? Perfect. Put in the work. If it's going to require for you to close 5, 6 deals a month to live a great lifestyle, now you have to put in the work, and don't be afraid, right? A lot of people are afraid of working hard. Now, this is very important. You have to work hard and you have to work smart. There's a lot of people that work 10, 12, 14 hours a day, but they're on social media all day, liking people's stuff, not engaging. If you're gonna be on social media all day, just like I am, I'm on social media literally all day. Like, my phone is glued to my hand. My phone is on the table and I feel like grabbing it, you know what I mean? Because I want to start interacting with people. All right, so you have to have a plan behind being on social media. If there's no plan, then create a plan. How many people are you going to be engaging with? How many videos are you going to post on a daily basis? Right? Are you going to put ads? Right? Are you going to do stories? You have to have a plan. So anyhow, figure out the lifestyle that you want, work yourself backwards, and then see how many deals you need to close in order to live that incredible life. Environment. Your environment is going to be key to your success. Did you hear the word key? It's gonna be key. I surround myself with winners all day, right? People that say, Willie, great job, keep going, I'm proud of you. You could do a little bit more. And the environment can come like in different ways. Like, I can learn from a friend of mine that's an incredible parent. He might not be, might not have a whole bunch of money, might not be a businessman, might have a regular job. But what if I can learn to be a great parent from that friend? Man, you're in my circle, buddy, because you're gonna help me become a better husband, a better father. And then I have some friends that are incredible businessmen, right? They talk about systems and incredible goals. Then I'm gonna learn from that person on how to be an incredible businessman. So it's very important to have, a lot of people talk about 5 closest friends. I really believe that you are good if you have 2 to 3 people around you that are gonna help take your business and your life to the next level. So think about who those people are right now. All right, it could be that one man or that one woman that's gonna help you be a better parent, all right, a better spouse. Oh man, that's my guy, that's my girl right there. Now you're part of my group. That person right there is successful in business. Okay, I want to learn from that person. That person right there is really, really smart with their money and they have investments. Okay, you're on my team. All right, be selective, guys. If you have any friends that drag you down, that tell you, oh man, that's dumb. You shouldn't be working so much, right? You're gonna end up having a heart attack. You're gonna end up dying. No trabajes mucho. Eso no es para nosotros. Está más tiempo con tu familia. All that stuff, like being with your family, is true. And I have to tell you this much. I usually get home by about 3:30 or 4 o'clock every single day, guys. But why is that? Because I have created a good system for myself. I am the face of my company, the face of my business. And then I have a nice team that helps me with everything else. And I was gonna go on to team. I recommend that everyone, especially if you're a lender, start thinking about that one first assistant. And then things go well with that assistant and your production increases. Oh, let me get a second assistant, right? And then things work out with this assistant. Man, that went pretty good. And can I afford another assistant? Then you get a third assistant. I currently have 4 people helping me with my production right now. Now, as a result of having a good team, I'm able to spend more time with my family. I'm able to go home at a decent time. I have dinner with my family every single day, unless I'm with Albert at his place and we're having, a good conversation over a good glass of wine. Absolutely. Yeah, once in a while, it's okay to miss dinner with your family, especially if you're going to be hanging around with people that you're going to learn from, around people that you're going to grow with. All right, so very important, everyone. Start growing a team. Invest time in your systems. Other than having a team, now you got to have a system. This person has to do this. That these days, these times, you got to communicate with all parties. You got to be in charge of the paperwork. You got to tell everyone that we need their paperwork right away. Got to have a good system. By the way, if you need any kind of advice over systems, over assistance, send me a message. Let's connect. I'll be glad to help. Next is invest. Invest in your business. All right. So all these actually right here, team, systems, and investing in your business, they all come together because you need a team in order to implement systems. And then in order to grow a team, you need dinero, right? So start investing in your team. And just trust me, it's a little bit tough in the beginning, especially if you don't have a management background, especially if you've never hired someone. But there's something nice about employing others as well, right? Like I have 4 team members right now, and I've never been late on a paycheck. I always have enough money to pay them, right? And it's pretty cool because I know because of helping each other out, I'm able to help their family with that paycheck that I cut. So it's come from an abundant place. Know that if you want to run a successful lending practice, you are going to need a team. No other way around it. Now might not be the right time for you because of finances and you don't know, well, what am I gonna do? There's gonna be another video coming up that's gonna be on assistance. And I'm gonna have my production partner and daughter, Ashley, and we're gonna share with you how is it that we work together, what are the things that I do, and we're very, very transparent. She knows that her job is to be in communication with all parties, collect paperwork, right? She does a little bit of processing, but she also comes from a humble place. She doesn't have an ego. She knows that Willie Escobar needs to be out creating relationships, right? She will never say, Willie, here's some paperwork. Do me a favor, staple this, photocopy this. She knows that's not where I'm at right now, and she's respectful of that. So if you're gonna grow a team, you have to grow it with people that understand where you're at. You don't want to be hiring people that have egos. You don't want people that are going to tell you, no, I've been photocopying all day and you've kind of been sitting down, maybe making phone calls, you do it. No, not at all. Something I recommend if you're going to be hiring people is to do a DISC test, the DISC assessment. Just Google it. Google Tony Robbins DISC test, and see where they fit in the personality. And it would take me a little bit of while to explain that to you, but it's very simple. Just look it up. And you want someone that is coachable, someone that's not going to be going 100 miles an hour just like you, because eventually they're going to end up leaving. That's just the truth. Like people like me, I'm not good 9 to 5. That's just not where I'm at right now. However, my daughter Ashley, she's great at 9 to 5 right now. And it could be maybe in a year or 2 years from now, hopefully never, just kidding. She might want to be a loan officer just like her dad. And of course, I'm gonna push her. But in the meantime, she knows that she's learning to be an incredible businesswoman, and she's supporting me. So guys, I hope you learned a whole bunch with this video. Love you all. Connect with me in case you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you at the top.